10 thoughtful gifts for your pastor. These are my best gift ideas. Things that they might not throw away or that they will keep forever. Things that go beyond just cash, which every minister likes cash. So there's that. Hi, I'm Shawn. Welcome to Realistic Children's Ministry, where we get real about ministry over here. And I know it's that time of year you all are thinking about giving your pastor a thank you gift, or multiple ministers in your church thank you gifts, but you don't want to give the same thing. A lot of people aren't giving homemade gifts anymore because of, what happened back in 2020 and 2021. So here are some alternatives. Number one, your handmade artwork. If you are an artist, painter, drawing, cartoonist, maybe you hand knit, whatever your art talent is, that makes an excellent gift for pastors. Pastors love handmade gifts. We treasure them forever. Now I say we, I'm not technically a pastor because I'm not ordained, but I have been in children's ministry for 15 years. So I'm going to use pastor currently, but know that I mean minister, pastor, church leader. Okay. I have received this wooden cross right here before that people have made for me. My husband and I received this shell nativity set that somebody made for us. I have received scarves before. I have received kids' artwork, which I've absolutely loved. Number two, a s'mores kit. So get them not just the chocolate, the marshmallows, and the graham crackers, but get one of those really nice tabletop campfires that come with a little fuel canisters. Get some nice skewers, some sticks to roast the marshmallows over. This set right here includes also recipes for making more gourmet s'mores if they want. We have this one at home and absolutely love this. It's heavy, it's well made, it's quality, and it's quick, especially if you have a pastor who has a family or a family with small children and they like quick things. That are easy to set up. By quick, I mean easy to set up. This s'mores kit just says thank you. Put it in a nice gift basket. Make it look pretty when you gift it. A nativity set if they don't already have one, or if they have them and they collect them. So I've known pastors who collect nativity sets and are always looking for new ones. People who are first starting out in ministry typically don't have a ministry set. They're usually in their 20s, coming fresh out of seminary, divinity school, and they don't have one. When I first started my first job, fresh out of Duke Divinity School, I did not own a nativity set. So one church gifted me the entire nativity set that we still have today. It's just beautiful with the creche. This thing, I think at the time was over $300. They had members contribute and then they just bought the whole set with me. And I have been ever so thankful ever since. It has been useful as decorations. My family has just really enjoyed this for years and years to come. I mean, that was 15, 16 years ago. No, that was longer than that. I've had this set, that was before my first child. So I've had this set 20 years. That's a long time. I sound old. You can also gift a smaller nativity set like this one here from Target that I've seen currently in stores. Or if they have a fun personality, like if you want to gift them a fun, quirky nativity set for their office, these featherly nativity sets are really cute. Would be perfect for a children's pastor's office, in my opinion. All right, number three, let's talk about gift cards. I know some people hate giving gift cards. They say it's not personal enough. I don't want to give a gift card because it's not personal. There's no thought that goes into it. I completely disagree. Now, if you give a gift card not knowing anything about the person you are gifting it to, then yes, that is not as thoughtful a gift as other gifts. But if you know that your pastor frequents a specific coffee shop, frequents a specific store like Target or Walmart, a specific grocery store, loves a specific local restaurant, and you give them a gift card for that specific place that you know they already love, it's a win. That gift card is a win. I've received multiple gift cards throughout my ministry years, and a lot of them were to places that were like an hour away from where I live. And they went unused. I regifted them to people who live in that area. I've also received stuff at a time, I was vegetarian for about 14 years and was gifted places that don't serve vegetarian meals. Those were useless for me. And then I have been gifted those thoughtful gifts, like to my favorite bakery, to my favorite local coffee shop, to the little gift store, that has the kids' toys that my kids love. Those kind of gift cards are fantastic. The next gift idea is great for those that your pastor is new to your town. So in the United Methodist Church, our pastors frequently get moved around. So it is so thoughtful when someone gifts a pastor or church leader who's new to your church, new to position, an ornament representing that town that they can just put on their tree every year and have those memories of serving that church on their tree. It could be metal, it could be wood, really anything. We have ones that are glass balls. We do have ones that are metal. We have ones that are wood on our tree from previous towns. And it's something that I personally treasure. A basket of local items. I have discovered new places based off of a basket that's just filled with objects and things from local stores, not just the chain stores. Typically I, shop at Target and Walmart, but when somebody gifts like a basket and it's got a loaf of bread from the local bakery, it's got a jar of jam from the local meat store, or it's got, a seasoning or rub from the local meat store. It's got a toy from the local toy store, candy from the local, you could just go all over. A gift certificate for like a hair salon, or a hairbrush from the hair salon. Something that shows and draws awareness to the local stores that's packed in a beautiful basket. Oh, that right there is a joy. Pastors love this. They get to discover new places and new things, and it just is more meaningful coming from the local town. Now, this is specifically for pastors who are ordained, okay? Because only ordained pastors, and I am not an ordained pastor. I have a Masters of Divinity, but I do not have my ordination. So pastors who are ordained, who are in kind of a high church setting, United Methodist, Episcopal, Lutheran, those kind of churches that use stoles. A handmade stole is a beautiful gift. If you have the talent, or if someone in your church has the talent to hand make a stole for Christmas time, for Pentecost, for Easter, that they can bring out for those special moments and drape around their robes, they will use that for the rest of their ministry career. That is a fantastic personalized gift. Wine or another alcoholic beverage of the pastor's preference. If you know your pastor likes to drink beer, buy them some beer. Gift them some beer. If your children's minister loves wine, get them some wine, a bottle of wine. I've had a lead pastor, gift me a bottle of wine before. I've had church members gift me wine. It's an excellent gift, and it's unexpected. I feel like if you gift your pastor an alcoholic beverage, you know your pastor, right? You know them. You know them a little more than anybody else because you know that they'll like that. Now, don't gift somebody who's sober or somebody who you don't know well enough, if you don't know them well enough. But if you know your pastor or your church leader well enough, give them some wine. It will be much appreciated. A night or a weekend at your mountain cabin or your beach house. If you want to go above and beyond in your gift giving, your pastor would be ever so thankful In my ministry career, we were gifted a beach vacation, a weekend. Somebody let us stay at their beach house at Edisto Island in South Carolina for the weekend. My husband and I absolutely loved it. It was early in our ministry career, and we didn't have money for vacations. So to be gifted, and honestly, we don't really have money for vacations now that I think about it, 20 years into our marriage. The ministry life, it doesn't lend itself to vacations. So when you can get away, get away. I also was gifted a cabin stay, a one-night stay in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, overnight. Was it one night? It was either 1 or 2 nights. And we stayed in it was themed out in black bears, and it was all log cabin, and it was magical. It was in January. My son had just been born. And we left my son with my parents who live in Asheville, and my husband and I went to Gatlinburg and just had the best little weekend escaping from newborn child and church life. We have been so thankful to those church members who gifted us those fabulous mini weekend vacations. I said I was going to go beyond cash, and I told a little fib, because the last one is cash. You can't go wrong with cash. Cash just says, here, thank you. And that means that the pastor can use that to, oftentimes in ministry, I have used cash that people have given me to buy presents for my kids for Christmas. That's the reality of it, especially the newer you are in church ministry. Cash is great for buying presents. Cash is great for helping with the Christmas meal, honestly. Cash can help, pay bills around the house. Yes, cash may also be used to splurge, but the pastor can make that decision for themselves. If they're financially stable, they can use it to splurge on. If they're not financially stable and they don't want you to know about that, because a lot of ministers are not financially stable. My husband and I, we have only recently been financially stable because of student loan debt and children and economy where church life doesn't pay that much. We have often used many times, 100% of the time, used cash to pay bills or buy stuff for our children. I hope this was helpful, and I didn't mean to end on a downward note there. The thing of it is to say is whatever you give your pastor, they will be thankful for. That really is what it comes down to, because oftentimes so many church members don't give their pastor anything. They don't think about their pastor. So the fact that you thought, even if it's a simple card, it means so much more than to get a thank you card or a small gift, let alone any of the fabulous gifts I've been talking about today. So if you have ideas of things that you have gifted your pastor or you have received as a church leader that you like, please list those in the comment section down below to give us more ideas. God bless.